What seems to be the problem, Daniel?
I just can't figure out what to build my house out of.
Well, I have a solution.
What's that?
Wood!
Wow!
Hi, I'm John Schwab.
I'm Dan Giro.
We're both Fleming College forestry technicians.
Today we're going to address the topic of the 3 common wooden house construction techniques in Canada.
As a side note, all the house building techniques described in this video commonly use a concrete foundation.
The first of these techniques is called stick framing, and it's the most common one used in Canada. Stick framing involves the use of dimensional lumber, such as 2x4s and 2x6 exterior walls. Nowadays, stick frame houses are built using what's called platform framing. Platform framing involves building exterior walls first, and then raising them up 1 story high. On top of these walls, you build a platform, which is going to be your second floor. On top of that platform, you're going to build another wall, raising them up in the same fashion. You repeat this until your desired height. Pre-engineered roof trusses are then installed, and the frame of the house is finished.
So the pros of stick framing is that it's one of the cheapest ways to build a house, mainly because it's the most common. You'll be able to find the materials, find someone to build it, and find someone to fix it when you need it, pretty much everywhere you live. Disadvantages of stick framing is that it's the least durable and most flammable of the 3 types. Once you're done building the frame, it takes the longest to complete the house.
The second technique used in Canada is called heavy timber framing. It's also known as post and beam construction. Timber framing was common in the 19th century and has since seen a revival since 1970. This technique uses heavy timbers, which are 5 inches by 5 inches or larger. These timbers make up the corners, joists, beams, ridges, and pretty much any part of the structure of the house. These components are connected using traditional joinery, such as mortise and tenon, dovetail joints, and dowel joints. No metal fasteners have to be used in this type of construction at all. After the frame of the house is built, material is brought in to infill. Traditionally, this material would have been brick, stone, and plaster. Nowadays, we use insulated panels to cover the entire exterior of the house.
So the benefits of timber framing is that they're much quicker to put up than stick framing, and you can have a way more creative design than just a common, boring old stick framed house. The cost is less than a log home, but slightly more than a stick framed house, so if you want something a little bit more unique than a stick framed house, then timber framing is the way to go. Some of the cons of timber framed houses is that if it's not built properly, it's more likely for rot to set in, and it's more expensive to get fixed because it's more of a specialized house than stick framing. Even more so if you live in a harsh weather conditioned area, like Northern Ontario or something like that.
This is an example of the third commonly used technique in Canada. This here is whole log construction. So as you can see, the whole log is being used. All that's been done here is the logs have been debarked. As you can see, the logs have been placed horizontally on top of each other, and then in between the layers, chink is applied. If we come over to the corner, you can see that they interlock. There's many different styles of corner interlock, and this is just a simple corner joint. The most common one is called saddle joining.
So the pros of a log home like this is it takes a lot quicker to set up than a stick framed house. The logs actually act as a natural vapor barrier, as well as a noise barrier and natural insulation, so you don't have to install insulation other than the ceiling. Also, they're very aesthetically pleasing, as you can see. This guy's been up for a while. I don't know the exact date, but it was built by a program here at Fleming. So the disadvantages of owning a log home would be, for one, it's really expensive to buy one and to get one built. It's a really specialized trade. Also, depending on where you live, it takes a lot of maintenance, and the maintenance costs a lot of money too compared to stick framing. I love log homes because they're beautiful. I can't really think of many other cons. I mean, I just love them. They blend in with the landscape. Beautiful. Once again, we're Fleming College's forestry technicians.
Hope you learned something today about the wooden house construction techniques in Canada.
Have a lovely day.
Oh,
That's not a good idea anymore.
Okay. New idea.
You have to call me Danielle now. Holy moly.